Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cinema Attacks, and we are live. We're here with Scott again. Scott, say hello. Oh, you're muted.
Hello. I muted it. Sorry. Hello. Very
There, you're
professional.
good. Yeah. We for a second we thought you were too good to say hello to mere plebes in the chat. That you were
Yeah.
above it all,
I'm
but
not.
no. In fact,
I'm not speaking to James right now.
yeah. Eli, how's it going?
Yo, I am talking to James. Sorry.
So James, I assume you're referring to Prime Cut, our movie tonight that we will discuss. I haven't seen Fast Food Nation, so what exactly is that?
I haven't either.
I thought it was a documentary, but I haven't seen it either. So I'm just guessing.
I can look it up.
Sounds like a documentary. That's all I got. I haven't even heard of it, but I'm
Yeah, I
curious.
thought it was a documentary as well.
I feel like it was something that I didn't. It had information I didn't think I wanted to know.
Like supersizing all of your McDonald's meals will eventually kill you.
But that was all fake, though. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, that's probably true, but the movie was fake.
Yeah, there was something with the movie. I don't remember what was fake about it exactly.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I remember when that movie came out and McDonald's changed their ads around, so they make it seem like they were like selling health food. And they have like a farmer like coming out with the wheat, and like the like the the Earth Mother grabbing the organic tomatoes.
Oh my god.
Here at McDonald's, we believe in food from the earth. There's like commercials that came out right after Super Size Me, so it was like a really big deal at the time.
It was cultural. Yeah, that's I watched Super Size Me. I can't remember either. I think I'm probably in the same boat as Scott. I remember there being something. Obviously, fast food is bad for you, but yeah, a lot of that stuff is debunked. That said, I would totally watch a fast food documentary again.
Oh, this is the Richard Linklater movie. Well, we'll get into Prime Cut is different. It's not really comparable to anything else in terms of how it uses meat. Simon, what's up? Shall we say? How about, do you want to see some records? Since I forgot, I was gonna show off a record I got last time and I forgot.
Sure.
But I got
I'm not going to say no to that.
I got the At War reissue.
Oh yeah, that's a great
Word
record.
to Kill.
Fucking awesome. Their best album for sure, I think.
It's like caveman thrash metal. It's like we're not really skilled, but we want to play thrash metal. And there's a very offensive. Yeah, there's a very offensive song on here,
Mm-hmm.
and a cover of Motorhead's "The Hammer." But this is a fun record, and they're from Virginia.
Yeah, I think they only had 3 albums. Like they had like that one more, and a follow up, and then they had like a 2009 album or something. One of those bands.
Yeah, I've only heard that one.
That's the best one. That one you have, the debuts. I think a lot of people like the second one too.
Okay,
that third one's not bad. It's like from 2008 or 9 or something. I think it's solid, especially for one of those bands that had a 20 or 30 year gap.
Yeah, and that's a High Roller reissue. And then I was listening to this morning, and I didn't necessarily remember this or realize it, but this is Hell Bastard, Natural Order. This is their third album. This is actually a UK earache pressing.
Wow.
And I think this is the only vinyl pressing of this album, so it was never released in the US on vinyl or reissued. And it's Mosh 22.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
If you can see. So
damn, that's got to be a little on the rare side, right?
Yeah, but I think it's because they were a famous crust band, and this is more them going into a Slayer mode. Look at those Brits.
Yeah. I'd hang out with those guys.
I think this album's actually pretty good. I think it's maybe not so well regarded because it was maybe considered a sellout album or something.
I only have heard one album of theirs. I think maybe it's. I'd have to look it up. I don't think it's that one. But yeah, the album I've heard was more metal too, more like crossover. I thought it was really good. But
yeah, there's some straight up Slayer riffs on this thing.
Okay.
But I think it's actually done pretty well.
That would probably be more my thing. That would probably be more palatable for someone like me, since I'm not really. Crust isn't really my thing.
I don't listen to bands from England.
Yeah, yeah, I just
Simon
British people. Yeah, the whole country. Wait, why am I siding with? I don't have any problems with Simon. Okay, I have to choose a side.
Come join my militia.
Yeah, fuck you, Simon.
Yeah, I think I got it in a record store in Virginia, and pretty like maybe $20 or something.
Shit, I'd pay that.
I'm
trying to look for. I'm looking at their discography right now. I guess maybe I've heard their first album. Yeah,
their first album is like their demo, but people call it their first album. It's one of those things. It's like, is it a demo? Is it a first album?
Oh yeah, kind of like a
Beharit or Suffocation Human Waste was originally a demo, and then they just called it an EP.
Yeah, but it already existed for like some years when it came out.
Yeah. Well,
I like the first album, so I guess for sure I would like the third one.
Yeah, just very much going more. There's some Slayery stuff in their first couple albums. This is way more Slayery. This is the third one. What is it called? Heading for Infernal Darkness. Oh, the second one, sorry. And this is Ripper Crust. This is like the debut demo. This is like a cool. I think this is an Italian reissue. What the fuck?
Sorry, keep talking.
The Blair Eli Project. It's like gold embossed.
Oh, that's nice. Damn.
Italian.
So I feel like a super poser right now because I'm looking at that record. I'm like, oh, it's so shiny. I love it.
Yeah,
I haven't heard the tunes
but
yet.
then it's so covered in thumb grease.
Yeah, those shiny. That I hate like shiny vinyl covers. It's like you touch it once and your thumbprints imprinted in it for life. You're like, okay.
Well, my problem with those, it's such a whack-a-mole because then I go to clean it, and then I have to grab it to clean it.
Yeah.
Unless I just have to do it with rubber gloves, like latex gloves. But then my hands are big, so it's hard to find gloves that don't crush my fingers. So it's just a difficult situation.
I just picture Tom at home putting on gloves like really slowly and they keep ripping. Ah! Pulling another one.
No, that happens, honestly.
Thoughts and prayers.
Why did I buy the size small again?
No, but I need like double X.
Damn.
Or if I try to put on large gloves, they're hard to fit on.
Jesus. Yeah. How tall are you?
6'2.5".
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go then. I'm like whopping 5'8". So me and Scott are huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, my fingers are thick.
Yeah. I got a little girly, small little fucking Bart Simpson fingers. Or Homer, like the episode where like Homer tries to grab a can and it slips out of his hand.
All right, so I will ask you guys, what have you been watching? Have you seen any new movies or anything you want to discuss?
I have, but I have an emergency one that I want to show right away. Emmanuel in Space. Starring the great Krista Allen. Got this from Sloppy Seconds.
That looks intriguing.
Have you seen it, Eli? Do you know what it is?
No, I'm just curious.
Okay, so this is where AI can fuck right now. I remember this being a show on late night Cinemax show, and then I was trying to look up like the episode list, and AI is telling me no, it's 7 movies, and there were no record of them being episodes. And I dug deeper, and was like, yes, they're episodes, and when they put them out on DVD or VHS, probably originally, they would like stitch 3 episodes together, called a movie. It is quite obvious.
Yeah, I watched the original show. I remember that, and then renting a couple of the VHS tapes.
Yeah. I'm very happy to have it. It's the theme song is fantastic. If you've heard it, you know, Emmanuel, Queen of the Galaxy.
I don't remember
that. They do. I've only watched the first 3 episodes, and there's I felt a bit cheated because like one of the episodes, I mean, Chris Allen's the whole fucking show when it comes to this, and one of the episodes she shapeshifts at the beginning, and so she's not in it. I mean, her character's in it, but she's not in it the whole episode. And then the next one, she's in it, but doesn't have any love scenes, which is kind of like the whole point of the show. So, but overall, it's good. Goofy, sleazy fun. So if you're in the market for it, Sloppy Second Sales has it.
Sounds fun.
And then Scott, have you seen Project Greenlight season 3?
No.
But you know what Project Greenlight is?
Yeah.
Okay. She's in Project Greenlight season 3. And there's this whole subplot where she doesn't want to do nudity. Like they talk about the Emmanuel and space movies and other stuff she had done, but she wants to change career paths.
Okay.
So she like fights. This is for the movie Feast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember
the horror movie.
Yeah. So they try to get her. So this is behind the scenes of the movie, and they try to get her to do nudity, but she refuses. She's like, I'm changing directions.
Right. I think this was the first thing she ever did. So yeah, I don't think she did nudity after this show. And like you would think somebody like that in the 90s would have done like Playboy or something, but she didn't do that either.
Wow.
Yeah, this is how I ask for my gloves. The awkward 19-year-old girl behind the counter is like, "Do you have magnums for my fingers?"
Tom wears the cat skin gloves.
Yes. Yeah, and there's so many Emmanuel movies, but there's the only official ones are that original series. Which I think is 6 movies. The Sylvia Christel,
right?
And then Monique Gabrielle did one of them.
Is that one part of the original series? The Monique Gabrielle?
I don't think so. If you notice, a lot of the other Emmanuel movies, they spell Emmanuel differently.
Right.
So, like Emmanuel and the White Slave Trade, that's not an official sequel to the original Emmanuel because the name Emmanuel was spelled differently.
Okay.
Same actress though?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's their legal defense. Well, it's completely different.
Yeah. We took a letter out.
The same character.
It's your mistake if you thought that.
Yeah. Yeah, what was I looking at? Oh, I saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
So did I. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. I kind of have some thoughts on that. Quite a few thoughts on that movie.
Yeah, so to me, it's like a funny indie weird version of Black Mirror. So there's basically 4 segments. So there's like 3 segments, and then the wraparound story that connects everything.
So think Weapons, kind of. That's what I was thinking when I was watching it. I was like, what?
I was thinking it's more like, Creep Show, one of the omnibus movies,
Yeah.
but for science fiction.
That makes
That's
sense.
that's kind of how I was looking at it. And I think there's a lot of cool, funny stuff in it. Um, there's a lot of topics that they bring up that have been done to death. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't use your phone all day.
Yeah. Oh,
And
all kids do is stare at their phone. Like, we get it. Oh, they're zombies. Like,
so the movie, like, kind of in the first 30 minutes, I would say I found it kind of annoying, but eventually it really won me over because I think there's enough like funny and interesting stuff that comes up and twists. And there's things that annoyed me, but then it makes sense later on in the movie.
yeah.
Um, and Sam Rockwell, I think, is really, really good in it.
Mhm.
And I really like Michael Pena's character. He's sort of the comic relief.
Yeah.
He's like
Michael Pena's an underrated dude, I think. He's one of those actors that, like, he never really gets a ton of credit, but he's always there. He's always good, you know?
yeah. And I think this is like a very different character, or at least from stuff that I've seen. This is like his like Woody Allen or something. Like he's a super anxious teacher.
He's a fuck up, kind of.
Yeah, like
Been
a fuck
fired
up.
from 5 jobs in a row or
Yeah,
whatever.
anxious fuck up character.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good. And I think the best segment is the Geno Temple cloning segment.
That was weird.
Yeah, I think that was the best part of it. I just think the main thing to me is just that the main story is just takes too long
Yeah, it does.
because I think the movie was 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it seems like
Mhm.
half of the movie was that segment.
Mhm.
Like I swear, from then to go from the I don't think this is going to spoil anything, but from then to go from the diner to the house, didn't that take like 30 minutes or something?
At least. It was, yeah, it was pretty long.
Like it was longer than some of the
Yeah.
main stories.
That's a good point. Yeah, the part where, like, I really liked when they're in the diner up top, but when they, like, go down below, I'm like, all right, just get out of here. And then they dragged that scene out, I think, a little too long. But I really like the whole Sam Rockwell, looking like a hobo basically and yelling at everybody. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and this is like almost feels like it was written for Sam Rockwell. There's no actor I think that could have done a better job with this character
That's a good
because
point.
it also could have been really annoying in other hands. But I mean,
Yeah.
he's just really good at this type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hilarious. I always liked Sam. But yeah, it was a little, I don't know. I guess it was a little long. Even though, like, a big epic movie like that can be that long, I feel like that movie, yeah, just needed to be shaved down just a little bit. But it had some really. I also thought it was kind of tonally. I thought, like, tonally it was kind of inconsistent. Like, it was kind of jarring for me at times. But, like, some of the jokes are really good. Like when it gets you with a really good zinger. Like the part where they're talking about their child dying in the school shooting, and then they're like, yeah, and then we cloned her a couple times, so the clones kept getting shot too.
Yeah, that was the funniest scene. I was going to mention that.
And then they're talking about you can customize your kids, and like they're like, we made her like 6'10" or some shit.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we made her 6'10" just because at this point we just want to laugh.
Yeah,
So we just, because Scott, basically it's like you can clone your child and then you can like program it, like what attributes you want. So they pick up all these because their child just kept getting killed. So they program all these weird attributes just because they want the child to make them laugh.
yeah.
It's
They're
like
like, yeah, you can walk into a room and you're like, whoa, fuck, because she's so tall. The dad says that.
it's like it's probably not going to live very long in this society. So it's like at least just get some humor out of it.
And the part where you can change their religion, and like, we made her Muslim. And they're like, she was asking us the other day, like, Mom, are we Muslim? And they're like, no, just you.
Is that Michael Myers? I think Simon's asking Eli.
It is. Yeah, like half of Michael Myers.
All right. Any other? So Eli, is there anything else you've watched?
Other than that, I watched pretty quickly. Actually, I think I started and finished 2 seasons since the last time we did a video, and that was the Fallout series, which Scott's talked a little bit about it. I love it. I think it's super good. I'm gonna work on a review. I've never reviewed series. I find that like kind of overwhelming, but I'm working on a way to review that, and I think it's really good. I don't know, Tom. Did you ever play those games? I don't. Or do you play video games at all? I don't anymore, but I did at one point.
Up until like 2000, especially any video game from like 1994 or before, like I pretty much know about.
Yeah.
And then I started to fall off when I was in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of stopped. Well, I dabble, but like I stopped being a gamer. Yeah, pretty much after high school, maybe early 20s. Yeah, early 20s. But anyways, like the Fallout game series was always a big one for me. Like I played the originals back in the late 90s, and so it's a video game adaptation, but it's done so well that like you don't need to know anything about the games. Like my girlfriend doesn't care about games at all, video games of any sort, and she loves the show. I tried to show her the game and she was completely uninterested, but it's good. Got Walton Goggins, great performances from him. Got Kyle MacLachlan, also great, from Twin Peaks, and really good cast, and a bunch of people I'd never heard of that are also good. And it's just one of those rare things when something just works on all levels. I don't think there's any weak spots.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the games.
Oh, okay.
I 90% like the show, but that other 10% is making me think I don't want to continue. But I'm going to continue. I'm going to see where it goes.
Yeah. Well, because you mentioned that that there was a certain character that you weren't really into, but he it was funny when I read that, I was like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. And I was like, oh wait, you only watched 2 episodes, so like a lot happens. You get like a lot more explanation of why he is so weird, and and like yeah. So I'd say keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a CD-ROM of the game Wasteland, which I think was like the precursor to all of these from the late 80s.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, because there was a new Wasteland. But basically it's a similar thing, but it was considered like the first one of those.
Wow. And you just have it somehow?
Well, I bought it in like the early 90s or whatever, and I still have it.
That's crazy.
But that one,
you should dig it out for me one day.
That one I played, so I think that's it was considered like an influential game for all these other things.
Yeah, dig that out one day if you can.
You have to figure out where it is. I think it's in my storage unit. Probably.
I won't cross my fingers then.
Well, then I have to figure out how to play the CD-ROM.
Yeah, exactly.
So James saw Eternity with Elizabeth Olsen and Miles Teller. I'm not sure what that is.
I saw it. I kind of like it actually. A little rom-com.
And Rental Family, which I've heard about. Have not seen.
Me either. It's Brendan Fraser. I think it's a Neon film. I love Brendan. I'm glad to see him back. I'll probably check it out just to watch him.
I have the book, and I've never read it.
Sounds like me with a bunch of...
I didn't read it either.
It was like a gift.
Supposed to be a good book.
I've got a surprising hit for me that I watched this week. Final Justice from 85. Okay, so this is a slipcase that's a little cheeky. It's like the sun-faded rental cover that's been sitting in the window. So there's the actual cover. The last MVD sale that I bought stuff from, this is their nice cat. Thank you. Anyway, this is their Rewind series, which is like their special editions, and this was on sale for like $2. So like, all right, whatever. starring Joe Don Baker, and he plays a fat Texas sheriff who unwittingly captures a mafia guy, and for some reason they want him to escort the guy back to Italy, and they obviously things don't go right. He gets away, and then it's like a chase through Malta with all these freaking wussy Europeans who don't even carry guns, but Joe Don Baker does, and he shows them what's up.
Shows them how Americans fuck shit up.
And he really is like the stereotypical fat, loud American, just bulling the China shop, just
fucking emptying rounds and people
constantly getting arrested. But
that sounds awesome. I'd watch it.
It's super fun. It's by Graydon Clark, who did Joysticks and
Without Warning,
The Uninvited, which I just watched. Not The Uninvited, just Uninvited. The one.
Yeah, the cat, the killer cat. Yeah, that's so awesome.
So I think I'm a fan of his now. I think I'm going to start tracking down all his movies.
What year was that again? 85, you said?
85, yeah.
Oh, okay. It sounds very 70s, but
didn't he do Satan's Cheerleaders as well?
Yep. Another classic.
He's a pretty varied guy.
But in a movie like this, obviously it's what it is. It's kind of disposable fun. But hearing there's a long interview with him talking about how it happened, and it's like, yeah, Malta wanted to make a movie with American co-production, so they put up a bunch of money. They wanted to star, and I knew Joe Don, so I asked him to do it. He said yes. I went and took out a $50,000 loan in my house so I could pay him. And then we went and made the movie. That's just how it happened.
Damn.
It's like kind of ballsy putting your house up, but I guess he did it all the time. That's how he got things financed.
I'm sure people have done worse to finance a movie. Hopefully he didn't lose that house. I hope he kept it.
Yeah, I hope so too. I guess he briefly touched on it. Probably like a special edition of Joysticks would talk about it. I guess Joysticks made a lot of money and he saw none of it.
Oh shit!
Because the distributor just kind of went under, or said they went under. So
yeah,
he didn't see any of that money.
Yeah, back then, what are you gonna do? You got to get a lawyer to investigate that. He probably didn't have the money to pursue.
Probably the mob was involved.
Yeah,
or that. Yeah,
no savory characters.
Because that was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, where Toby Hooper didn't get any money because basically the company that produced it was affiliated with the mob or something.
Isn't that what pretty much bankrupted Pride, the fighting organization? It was like run by the mob, and they just weren't financially responsible, and they just
the Yakuza.
Yeah, they just ran it into the ground. I guess I heard that. Yeah, I heard that like the Pride or the guys that actually built the company didn't make really as much money as you would think because they were strong armed by the mob. Even a lot of the fighters, I guess, like had crossings with them and stuff.
I don't know, but it still seems like that's going on over there with like, there's all these like fly by night indie promotions over there that
really
draw like 100 fans, but they've been going for 10 years. And it's like, okay, so this is obviously money laundering, right? Like, there's no way this is legit, but
this is not a profitable business.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was bringing up Joe Don Baker. I always just think of my favorite line from Walking Tall. When somebody tells him, you can't come in here, you need a search warrant. And he goes, yeah, I have a search warrant. It's in my boot. And then he kicks the door down.
I'll try that someday.
It was a different time.
Who's the actor in Walking Tall again? I keep forgetting. Who's the main actor?
Joe Don Baker.
Oh, that's right. Why was I thinking it was someone else?
It changed. What was
The Rock did the
remake. The Rock,
but it changed in the sequels.
That's probably why I was confused.
So there's 3 actors playing him.
Okay. Like a little Jack Reacher action.
So I want to know if James is a Billy Jack fan.
I
actually, for a split second, I thought that was Billy Jack myself.
Part of his backstory is he's like Apache or something. But I mean, whatever.
I have an OG press of the original Billy Jack movies, Born Losers. It's
Wow.
my favorite Billy Jack movie, and this is the soundtrack. But look at
Wow.
that cover.
That's awesome.
1967 pressing.
So what's your favorite? So you must like it. I have it on a DVR. I've never watched it.
Neither. Just the original one or whatever.
It's Billy Jack versus like this evil biker gang invades the town. So it's Billy Jack taking them out.
Perfect.
Basically. And it was the first Billy Jack movie and begat the movie Billy Jack.
Right.
Oh, I assumed Billy Jack was the first one. Okay.
No. That's the second one.
That one. Okay.
It's way more famous. That's the second. There's 4 Billy Jack movies, but the famous one is the second one, just called Billy Jack.
Yeah.
Generally, like at least like normal, because it was super famous at the time. So everyone over a certain age like knows about Billy Jack. But they never talk about the other 3 movies.
Yeah, I only ever, that's what the reason I've only seen the Billy Jack one, because it seems to be I cross paths with it, as to where the others I don't.
I was enamored with Billy Jack. It was on TV when I was a kid, and I just thought it was so cool. And I remember hearing that there was a sequel, and I was like, oh man, that would be so awesome to see that movie. And then eventually I did see it, and isn't it like freaking 3 hours long? And like I remember just being horribly bored.
Yeah, Trial of Billy Jack is not good. It's 3 hours long. It is a little crazy at times, which is appreciated, but like way too long. And self-aggrandizing, I think it's safe to say. And then Billy Jack Goes to Washington is the 4th one, which it's just a remake of Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, but with Billy Jack. And that one actually, I don't think was ever officially released. And he claims it was like banned by the CIA or something.
Oh, is he one of those guys? I didn't know anything about him.
He was super leftist. Of the kind of late 60s variety,
like a revolutionary.
Yeah. So this was like him like putting his politics on his sleeve. And then he claims there was some conspiracy to block the movie or something. I can't remember what it was.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's not good. I mean, it just
boring?
feels like a made for TV remake of Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, but you put Billy Jack in it.
Does he kick anyone?
No, it's just
fuck that then.
Cool.
But he was in the early 70s he was huge. In the US, I should say.
Yeah, look, Simon doesn't even know him.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge, I don't have a lot of knowledge with Westerns, but I always have had a soft spot for like the more cool, violent ones. You know, I want some fighting. I hated, like your grandpa's Westerns, or the ones he'd watch falling asleep to every Sunday, where it's like nothing happens.
She wore a yellow ribbon.
Yeah. It's like,
at the end, someone goes, and falls down.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to see, I know that there were brutal times back then. Don't tell me. I don't need to see anything that's like soft, and I want Sam Peckinpah, that's what I want in my Westerns. Franco Nero, stuff like that. Italian stuff.
Yeah, when they did the director's cut of The Wild Bunch in the 90s, they re-released it with all the violence intact. It actually got an X rating.
Damn.
Like they couldn't even get an R rating in the 90s.
That's awesome.
Let me look it up. I don't remember the exact details.
Yeah, I love The Wild Bunch is so good. I only you might have known, but I only had ever seen that movie like a year ago or two, maybe, for the first time. I'm like, I love this. This is perfect.
You win because I have still not seen it. That's one of the shameful ones I haven't seen.
Yeah, you'll dig it. It's pretty awesome.
I gotta write it down. At least put it. I can put it in a queue at least, so I won't forget about
Not permanently.
it.
I can. I don't. It was something like that because there was some Roger Ebert article about it where they had trouble with the MPAA. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen or heard about this movie? I got this for like $3.
No.
I don't think so. Jude Law.
So Brady Corbett, who did the Brutalist, this was his second movie, and the Brutalist was his third movie. And I think this was $3, so I grabbed it. I was curious. I don't think this is very good, and it doesn't to me make a whole lot of sense because basically all it is this girl's in a school shooting in high school, and then she gets shot, survives, and she becomes a pop star. And then it jumps forward in time, and now the older version is played by Natalie Portman. And then, so Natalie Portman is now a completely self-absorbed piece of shit and former alcoholic. And then she does a concert, and then the movie ends. And I don't really understand what the point of it was.
Sounds boring.
Other than it's clearly saying that the music industry is shitty in terms of it's exploiting this tragedy, and then it turns you into a shitty person. But it doesn't really. It seems like there's a bunch of scenes missing, like because it doesn't show you how she turns into this monster. It just cuts over it. So I did not like it that much.
Yeah, I'm not sold.
It feels like I'm missing something.
I haven't seen The Brutalist, but from what I've heard, I'm not super stoked to see that either.
Yeah, I don't know. And I always wanted to watch The Brutalist, but I haven't had anything pushing me to watch it, I guess.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite movies of, I guess it was 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
But it's like at least the first 2/3 of it is very old fashioned. If it like flows like a movie from the 60s, but I actually liked that and I thought it worked. Yeah, but this one, I just don't get what the point is. And also the other thing is in the second half, there's a terrorist group that commits a terrorist act, and they dress as some of the dancers in one of her music videos. And then the press asks her about it, and she just downplays it, and basically doesn't give a shit. But then it's dropped. So it's like, why would you introduce in 2/3 in, they introduced this terrorist plot where they dressed as figures from her music video, and then they never address it again.
It sounds like maybe he made a 3.5-hour movie and they made him cut it down to 2, or like
that's what it feels like. But I didn't see anything on IMDb about it. It feels like exactly that, like it was 3 hours and they made him cut it down to 2 hours, and now it doesn't make any sense.
Ugh.
James says Brutalist is a tour de force. I agree, but it's not. You have to. I think it helps if you think of it as like it's a styled in like an early 60s epic type movie for at least for the first half of it or 2/3.
Good to know. I'll have that in mind when I watch it. I will get to it eventually.
Yeah, Black Swan is fantastic. This is not Black Swan.
Just the Natalie Portman part.
Yeah, but I don't really. Yeah, I just don't understand what the point was.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like something I'd check out unless I bought it for $3.
Yeah.
Then I might.
Oh, and they so one really weird thing is that there's a teenage girl and it jumps forward 18 years and now she's played by Natalie Portman. But then the other characters don't age.
Is that like a stylistic choice? Or?
I don't know. And the other thing is 18 years later, she now has a daughter. So the daughter's played by the same actress that played her as the younger teenage version.
Oh, I hate when they do that with movies. They're like, wait, who? Her? Her again? Wait, oh, she's someone else? I don't like that.
That doesn't sound confusing at all.
Yeah.
So Jude Law is like their sleazy manager, and it jumps forward 18 years, and he's still the same age.
They couldn't have given him, age makeup or something, or. They're like, Jude Law is so handsome, he doesn't age. He doesn't age in 18 years.
He represents the evil of the music business, and the evil is timeless. How about that?
That could be.
That's what it is.
Okay. That I could get into. Like he's almost like Satan himself. Or okay, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it into horror territory. It's probably not there. Only David Lynch can do that, where you use the same actress to play different characters. And even when he does it, it's confusing, but I don't need anyone else confusing me that way.
Oh, and then the older sister character, she wears an Imperial Triumphant t-shirt at one point.
Really?
All right, I'm out. I'm totally out now.
I still haven't heard that band, to be honest.
You don't have to. It's all right.
Yeah. I just saw I don't know. I like theatrics and stuff, but I saw their masks and stuff. I'm like, I don't need another one of those bands.
I saw them live for a song and a half. Let's just say that.
I've heard they're like one of those bands where like there's no middle ground. Like it's totally your thing and you love it, or you just hate it.
I'd rather go outside and stare at the street.
Wander the streets.
Risk being shanked by a hobo.
That'd be an amazing review. It's like, I'd rather wander the streets, Scott.
of Detroit.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing the whatever the point he's trying to get across. So, Eli, was there anything else that you saw that you wanted to?
Not really saw, but I picked up a few things. Death Stalker.
Oh, I freaking forgot about it, and now it's out at the Evil Empire.
Yeah, grabbed that. I grabbed the new Kino Lorber Dust Devil, because I'd only ever seen I'd never seen the uncut version, which I guess is way better. This is one of those movies where it's like you have to have the director's cut because the theatrical cut kind of sucks. So
yeah, because I originally saw it on VHS, and that was the theatrical version, and the longer version is a lot better. I think it's like 30 minutes.
And I guess there's a lot of gore and stuff that they cut.
Yeah, and there's another. Yeah, it's from my memory. It's another one of those things where the movie starts not to make any sense because it's cut down so much.
Yeah, I could see that, but I'll watch it again and see the comparison. Yeah, I own it. I own like the regular version, and I like it. But yeah, it doesn't. I remember it not making a whole lot of sense to me.
Well, I mean, the cut down version versus because they cut like 30 or 40 minutes out.
Yeah, no, that's all I've seen is that cut down version.
But I have like the 5-disc DVD version that comes with the comic book.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like that one.
Yeah, my buddy has that version.
But I do kind of want that 4K.
Yeah.
I have Hardware on Blu-ray and the H.P. Lovecraft movie with Nick Cage, Color Out of Space. I have that as well.
I love Hardware. I just rewatched it again a couple weeks ago. I'm like, man, this movie's so awesome. I don't know why people don't like it. I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah, it is awesome. Maybe people thought it was just supposed to be an action movie, like sci-fi action. Yeah. I think some people compared it to the Terminator.
Yeah, which is like, what? Come on.
But it's really only like whatever the 15-20 minute block is sort of like that.
Yeah. I mean, you have a AI government android or whatever that is murderous and all that, and it's not that Terminator. I've read that too. Where I guess when it came out, people were like, "Oh, it's a Terminator ripoff." Like, it's just because it has an android in it or whatever. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with time travel or anything like that.
Well,
Anything with a robot's a Terminator ripoff.
I think that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams is obviously the Terminator, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the real Terminator.
Yeah. I have another movie. I have a cat movie.
Ha! I know what it is.
No, you don't. There's no way.
Oh, okay.
This is very obscure.
Okay.
So I showed off. I got some of the Radiance movies that were half price. They had a sale, and they had this box set, Die Gothic Volume 2.
Ooh.
And I have some schmutz on it. And then one movie in it it's about a ghost, or it's not a ghost. It's like a possessed cat, I guess. 1969's The Haunted Castle.
Yep, I was wrong.
I really dug this. I actually thought it was really creepy. So basically, it's like this brother and sister. They own this estate, and takes place in like whatever the 16th century or in Japan or whatever it is. And then like the evil lord kills the brother, and then the sister unalives herself because she was getting kicked out of the castle on some trumped up charges. I didn't really understand like the legality of how they did that. Basically, the Lord trumped up some charges to kick her out of her own property. But whatever. She seppukus herself, but then she does a thing. They have a female black cat. So she does this thing, like she does this spell or something, where she turns the black cat evil by stabbing herself and having the cat drink her blood. And then she tells the cat to get revenge. And then so the middle section is the cat like killing off some of the Lord and the other his other associates. And then the cat eventually possesses a concubine. So the last third is like the evil concubine. But like the horror scenes are actually really creepy.
I'm interested.
So, and there's some other Japanese ghost cat movies.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna guess. There's one of the Japanese ones, and the reason I was gonna guess it is because I don't know the name, but I saw it recently re-released by maybe Arrow or something. One of those, I can't remember the damn name of it. You might have brought it up before.
I don't know. But this is a really good one. It's actually legitimately creepy. It's not the cat attack scenes are not, they just throw a cat. There is like a point of view where, so like the cat can like fly, but they just do point of view shots. So they don't just throw like a doll across the camera.
That's what I was.
Maybe for one shot, but it's actually like really creepily done. The movie.
That's kind of surprising how they made a movie like that actually is creepy, because it sounds like it could go easily very wrong,
Yeah, but when she's like explaining to the cat, like, you have to go on this mission to kill these people by drinking my blood. Like, it's actually really creepy, that scene.
Wow. Is that how you made? Sorry,
as she's dying. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I've been saving this one for a while. I was gonna say, is that how you made Midnight Evil? Are you feeding him your blood, Tom?
It's somebody else's blood, but he doesn't know. Don't tell him.
Oh shit! He probably heard me. He's probably right behind you.
Yeah. I ordered blood from an illegal website. I didn't want to prick myself.
I just assumed James and Simon supplied you with blood. They take turns and send it in vials.
Let's not.
I've never actually watched it. I've only seen the trailer, but The Uncanny, I think it's from the 70s. It's British killer cats, and I just remember people standing on stairs and like you hear the rear, and then people throw like stuffed animals at them, and they're like, ah! I've got to watch it.
That's the one. It's just the segment is. Oh, I'm thinking of. Oh, I'm thinking of a different movie.
A different cat movie.
Oh, this is the Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the anthology, and one of them is about the.
Oh,
the
is it? Oh, that actually makes me want to watch it more. Okay. I thought how are they gonna do that for a whole movie?
No. Uh-oh. Oh, again. Ah. Oh, another cat. Ah. You can only do it so many times.
Yeah, I want to look up like cat horror movies.
I bet you there's substantially more than we think. You think there was maybe 10. There's probably like thousands.
I actually just had watched in full Uninvited this week. You know, I knew about it from Red Letter Media, but
yeah,
I highly recommend it. It's friggin' amazing.
Yeah,
I've never saw it either.
That cat is not very happy about being in this movie or being picked up.
That's what you want, though.
Trying to hold this cat, and he's like,
it's perfect.
Yeah, because there's like the Fulci black cat.
Terrible.
There's
terrible.
Cat's Eye, which is just the cat wanders through the different segments.
That Fulci black cat is really disappointing. I watched that a couple of months ago for the first time. Scott, I know you don't really like Fulci anyways, but like it's like maybe one of his worst movies, I think. So it's just so boring and stupid.
I don't like the ones people like, so I guess I can miss that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. If you don't like his good stuff, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah, Fulci is very hit and miss. I'm a big fan of when he's really good, but he directed a lot of garbage.
Can't win them all. Can't win them all.
Yeah, there's Tales from the Dark Side, the movie,
Mm-hmm.
which I think I only saw in the theater, but there's like a killer cat thing in that.
Oh, that was David Johansen. I haven't seen it since it was on VHS, and at the time I didn't know who David Johansen was. So
I think I might have Tales from the Dark. I love it. I think I have it on Blu-ray. I could be wrong though. I'm looking now.
yeah, I should check that out again. I mostly only remember the Ray Dong Chung is a monster thing from that movie.
Yeah.
Spoilers, sorry. 35-year-old spoilers.
Louis.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't like seeing people in his backyard.
Yeah, those fuckers. I don't blame him.
Have you seen? I've seen you've seen House, 1977, the Japanese movie.
No.
You haven't seen this?
Oh, not the Japanese one. No, Poser.
Holy shit! But there's a great cat in that, and then there's a thing where there's a drawing of the cat on the wall, and it like spews blood at people. But that's one of the craziest movies of all time. It's amazing. But there's a very, very pretty cat in it. I can try to bring up a picture.
Yeah, I've wanted to see House for a long time. Just haven't seen it yet. Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
I hope those jerks get out of his yard. I don't understand. Great job, buddy.
Oh, what the hell? Well, did you guys have anything else that you wanted to mention that you saw? I had one other thing I wanted to quickly mention.
Yeah, I can save it. We're pretty far in.
I'll forget it. Well, that's something I could do for a show. I guess I don't know why, but I think I assumed that at least Eli maybe had seen House.
I'll have to grab the Criterion soon.
Oh, is this a Criterion joint?
Yeah, it's on Criterion.
Wow. Okay.
It never got released in America until Criterion released the Blu-ray, and then they also did like screenings, theatrical screenings, whenever that was, like 12 years ago or something. Pet Cemetery. Yes. Because I originally I had a bootleg of it many years ago, and I don't think it even had subtitles. So that was like the only way I could see it. It was like a rip from a Japanese VHS with no subtitles. And the movie doesn't make any sense even with subtitles, let alone without.
It's like isn't it a very like it's kind of like a psychedelic movie. Like I've seen some pictures from it, some stills.
Yeah, it's very unique. I mean, the basic thing is just like these group of girls go to, grandma's house, and then just a bunch of crazy shit happens. It's like a haunted house, but it's yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a cult classic.
It's just like, how much crazy shit can I put into this movie is what it is basically.
That's perfect. That's what I like. Just complete overstimulation.
Yeah. And there's like the fat girl. I forget what they call her, like Chubby or something. I can look it up. Like,
she doesn't even get a name.
Yeah, hold on.
Fatty McFatterson.
Yeah, literally is that. And she's literally like, it's so funny, like Japanese 70s fat is like you're 10 pounds overweight. and everyone makes fun of you. Yeah, they call her Mac.
Like Mac Truck.
Actually eats Big Macs. I don't know. But she's like always eating food.
She's supposed to be the token fat character, but they for some reason didn't get a fat person to play her.
No, it's just because the standard in Japan, like if you just had chubby cheeks, you were a fat person. Yeah, and it is a black cat in the haunted castle, a black female cat.
Got to be a black cat.
Yeah, very evil.
So another thing I heard today is that we are getting there are two Evil Dead movies in the works right now. Both are different directors, but I'll take it. I was just reading an article earlier. There's one coming out, I don't know, soonish, and then the other one is after. Don't know anything about either of them. I don't think there's much information released, but I'm down. I didn't love Evil Dead Rise, but I'm down.
I half liked it, so I'm not that fired up about another one. But
yeah, certainly
eventually because they put the right branding on it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check it out at least to be.
I'm like those freaking Star Wars dorks that keep crying but keep watching everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's decent.
I didn't mind it. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to mention is that I re-signed up for Netflix, and I realized I had not watched every episode of I Think You Should Leave.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So I saw the last two.
Yeah, so good.
And one of my favorite sketches was the Frankenstein's chick one.
Which one was that? Explain that one again.
It's this guy that he makes funny videos on Instagram, and one of them he wakes up one morning, and he had sex with Frankenstein's chick, like a Frankenstein girl, and then he starts screaming, and then he tells Tim Robinson, "You gotta, can you watch my videos?" And then the funniest thing is he basically he gets canceled. The guy that does these videos. So word gets out that he paid the actress in chicken sandwiches instead of real money. And then so like people bomb his videos to complain because now he's basically canceled. And like one of the comments was like, this guy paid her in chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna go murder his dad. Like they're so extreme, all the comments. Like someone should decapitate this guy.
What a piece of shit. I love the one where Tim Robinson's got the hot dog suit and he crashes into that person's car and into their house and he's like still wearing the suit. He's like, yeah, let's go get this guy.
Yeah.
Vegas beer bottom.
But the Frankenstein chick to me is one of the best.
And there's a lot of the skits on there. They're like, sometimes you got to watch them more than once because there's been some where I'm like, that's a miss for me, and then I'll watch it again and I'm like, okay, that's awesome. I just wasn't getting it.
My favorites are the pay it forward drive-through one.
His zooms are,
you have to.
Or the one where he's stuck in his car and he forgot how to drive or whatever, and then the guy's like, "What are you fucking stupid?" or whatever. He's like, "What do you not know how to drive?" And he's like, "No, I don't, and I'm scared."
I also like the fake website with the pants with the pee stains on them. It goes on for like 15 minutes about.
I think my single favorite one is where you hire the company just to send a guy in a gorilla suit down to your work to rip your wig off. Because if you want to get rid of your hair piece, but you don't want to try to have to explain it to people, you hire a gorilla to rip it off at work.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, my hair.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
that was
now.
probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I saw whatever it's called. I can never remember. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It's hard to remember for me to remember that title, but they had the Bride trailer.
Yeah, it's weird looking.
Yeah, I was not impressed.
It just everything about it annoyed me.
I thought it was cool at first, but then I'm like, I've seen the trailer now like 300 times. So I don't know. It's not going to be very good, I don't think.
Yeah, and Jams likes the band Fulci.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I was not so much into them until the last album. I think that was the New York Ripper album. I think that was their best.
I think I just heard that one, the Island Sun one or whatever that was called.
I'm very uninformed. Any new death metal band is completely not interesting to me, so I'm not even pretend I've even heard them.
I can't fault you for that, really, to be honest.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything super new. Other than their lyrics are all just taken from a Fulci movie.
Which is fun.
Okay. We'll move on to our movie, but one thing after Catherine O'Hara died, I was watching SCTV clips on YouTube. And I want to share with you my favorite line reading from SCTV ever. And this is Martin Short. So this is like basically a Jeopardy game, but it's all stupid people. So that's the gag.
That's good.
And here we go. Let's see if I can not fuck this up this time. My God.
Now, Lawrence, you were telling us you're still in school.
Righto, Alex.
Postgraduate work?
No, high school. I'm having some degree of difficulty getting through high school.
I see. Well, good to have you here.
I'll do it.
I'm sure you will, Lawrence, and
because I have certain goals in life I feel compelled to complete.
Very, very good.
One of which is becoming a circuit court judge.
Good. Good to have ambition.
He just keeps talking. All right.
Now
We've all known a guy like that.
Now that's inspiring.
Yeah, it is.
If he can become a circuit court judge after graduating high school, I can achieve my goals. Why am I? I don't know. Why
I
do I
believe
have
in
such
him.
low confidence when?
Yeah. You just
That's
gotta
why.
you just gotta be ridiculous to just say shit.
Yes. um, yeah, Waiting for Guffin is one of my very favorite comedies ever.
I don't know about it. What's wrong with me?
You don't know?
No. Why do I
It's
not know about this movie?
this is the comment of the night. That's our next president.
You're just jealous, Simon, that we have presidents.
Yeah, they're presidents you want to have a beer with. They're not all highfalutin, high school graduating brainiacs. So Waiting for Guffman is to like local community theater as This Is Spinal Tap is to heavy metal.
Okay.
That's fucking hilarious. Directed by Christopher Guest.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. I'm on it.
One of my favorite top 20 comedy of all time for me.
Damn.
Yeah, it is awesome. I need to watch it again. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I think I like Best in Show better. Am I crazy?
Best in Show is great, but I do like Waiting for Guffman better.
Okay.
But I mean, Best in Show is hilarious. I think especially if you're a dog person, you might prefer Best in Show because I've heard that a lot. Like people that are big dog people,
I'll start there then.
they really prefer Best in Show.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
All right.
One more show. Can I say one more show? I'll be quick.
Yeah.
I wanted to say I had just only started watching this a few days ago, and it's actually really taken me by surprise. I think it's from 2014. It's called Baskets. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's Zach Galifianakis is like the main actor. You saw it, Scott?
I saw like the first few, and then I don't know. I didn't hate it, but I just kind of keep watching.
Yeah, you might like it more. I don't know. I like my girlfriend had been watching it, and I kind of been checking it out. Like this seems pretty good, and then I kind of let it like sink in, and I'm really digging it. Louis Anderson might have been one. I think he died only a few years ago, so I guess. But anyways, yeah, he kind of really caught me off guard. Actually, Zach Galifianakis is really good. I was never a huge fan of that guy, but yeah, it's a good series, and oddly enough, it was written by one of the Fallout creators, so that's why I checked it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if anyone wants like a dark comedy, I'd recommend it.
For I'm sure anyone who cares has already watched it years ago, so I'm that guy. But my wife and I just watched the first season of White Lotus, and like everybody says, it's pretty great. So if you haven't seen it,
I haven't.
I'd recommend.
Okay.
All right. Prime Cut, 1972.
Hell yeah.
What did you guys think of this movie? So basically, this is Gene Hackman is an evil child trafficker slash I don't know, what do you call him? Like meat impresario, drug trafficker, working in Missouri, as they call it.
Missouri.
And he owes money to the Irish mob in Chicago. So they hire Lee Marvin to go collect the money. And then basically Lee Marvin realizes what a scumbag this guy is and child trafficker. So he aims to take him down above and beyond just collecting the cash. And that's basically what it is. So to me, it's very reminiscent of like 50s and 60s, the crazier like pulp noir novels where they get really stylized with the dialogue and also have some like fairly risque material, and into the 70s. And this is directed by Michael Ritchie. He did a lot of stuff, but he's most famous for Bad News Bears and Fletch.
Yeah. Oh, and my girlfriend's favorite movie, Cops and Robertsons from 1994 with Chevy Chase.
Oh,
I can't really get behind that one too much. She likes it.
That's her Citizen Kane.
It's like one of her favorites. I don't think it's too good. I don't think she's watching.
Her top two are Cops and Robertsons. Is it Cops and Robertsons?
Cops and Robertsons.
And then Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. That's her top two.
She's only seen two movies.
I'd approve of that.
She saw those two and said, "I quit."
What could be better?
She just became Mike Stoklasa instantly. I'm done. I'm done. Tapping out.
Yeah, and one aspect I love about this movie is just the hard-boiled meat metaphor dialogue. Because you have all the tough guy dialogue, but it's all done in meat metaphors.
Yeah. It's a meaty theme. It's very unique. I actually think the whole butcher theme is really cool. Like how it opens up. It just feels very 70s, with the meat factory and everyone's the one guy's walking around eating a hot dog.
Yeah, and this is this is Gregory Walcott. He's the star of Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that. So he's a Ed Wood actor.
Yeah, because I think I could look up his filmography.
I thought he looked familiar. I when I saw him, I'm like, who is this guy? I feel like I've seen him in something. He might just have a face.
Yeah, and this also he's an Army veteran, and then Gene Hackman and Lee Marvin were both in the Marines.
Oh.
So in case you're questioning tough guy credentials of this movie, you would be mistaken to do so.
Yeah.
This beginning made me feel real dumb. It took me forever to figure out what was happening.
Yeah. It was like, what are we watching here? But I liked it because I mean, I don't know. I think I've seen movies start this way.
What's he doing with this watch? What is happening?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really like there wasn't a huge point to the beginning, the whole there wasn't like a whole point. I don't know.
Well, you got a little sneak peek because there's like you see like a little bit of a girl in one of the.
Well, I think that was supposed to be a guy, right? Whoever the last dude they sent.
Oh, maybe it was. They're grinding up the. Oh yeah.
Because he's timing it so that send the actual meat from the dude to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry,
right?
I hurt my back, so I'm like have to find like a position.
Ugh, yeah, back injuries are the fucking worst. I had a bad one like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so they turn they turn that guy into hot dogs.
Yeah, they're a special order or whatever they said.
No.
Yeah, we're just doing like overall thoughts, or are we going through it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can do overall thoughts.
I mean, at the top, I love this movie. Like, I want to own this movie now. I'd never even heard of it. I can't believe I'd never heard of it. It's just a really cool, like, yeah, tough guy crime story. It's done in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I would happily watch this again.
Pacing is just awesome. Like it's just never dull for a second. There's no wasted time or.
Yeah.
That director. I think he's actually pretty fantastic.
Yeah, he's done a ton of stuff. There's Michael Ritchie. He did Downhill Racer. The Golden Child.
Yeah, the Golden
Eddie
Child.
Murphy.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff. I mean, Bad News Bears is awesome.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah, I was looking up because James was asking about Sissy Spacek.
Yeah, introducing. I didn't know it was her first movie either. I might have read that on Wiki though, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was.
I guess that
Yeah.
thing is like when they think somebody's going to be hot shit, right? Maybe they weren't that.
Ah, that's true. That's true. They're yeah, that's a good point. When they usually do that, it's someone they're anticipating to be like the next big star.
Yeah, so this was Sissy Spacek's first movie, and she's also in Badlands, which was the next year, and the character does kind of remind me of that character, in that she's a teenager that likes this older guy, and she has this voiceover, and some of the dialogue and the voiceover in Badlands reminds me of her speech in this movie.
Mm. Can I take time to be a creep here for a minute? Like,
It's gonna happen eventually.
holy
Yeah.
shit, she is beautiful. Like I guess in my head she's always like, like Mousy Carrie, and I just don't think of her that way. But
Yeah.
like,
too.
when she's, holy shit, that's Sissy Spacek.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I full on agree. It's kind of like jaw dropping at times. Like, oh,
Yeah, she's like stunning.
yeah.
And she was in her early 20s at the time. Oh, and the other thing is, I originally heard about this movie. Did you ever see that movie, Murder Party?
Yeah.
I like Murder Party.
What's his face? The director?
Yeah,
Jeremy Saulnier, whatever.
Yeah, the Blue Ruin guy in the Green Room.
Yeah, the guy that starred in one of the guys that starred in that movie recommended this to me, and that's how I initially saw it.
Oh, really?
Well, I
Yeah.
remember you saying that he would come into your work, right? That same guy.
Yeah, Sandy. He's the guy with like the flare collar and Murder Party. Like
That's awesome.
Oh, that guy? Okay. I just had to look him up.
Yeah, I can look it up here. Yeah, like the red collar, the red flare collar. It's that dude.
That's awesome.
We were talking about like Lee Marvin or something, and he just was quoting this movie.
That's
He's
awesome.
like, dude, you haven't seen this? I'm like, I will rectify that.
I had not seen it either, just like Scott. I don't think I'd heard of it either. If I had heard of it, it just I didn't pay any attention either.
Yeah, I think it's still pretty obscure considering this was Gene Hackman's next movie after French Connection.
So you'd think the Gene Hackman connection alone would elevate the status, but
yeah, I think maybe it's just like the whole meat child trafficking combination is just like too weird to where, that's maybe why.
But that's also what makes it stand out. But shit happens, I guess.
I probably read this on the wiki because I was just looking around. I don't remember where I read it, but I guess there was some kind of controversy about like the brothers being a little too close to. That I don't know. Maybe that hurt the movie.
Apparently, I read that too.
Which I didn't get that, so I don't know.
Yeah, I actually read that before I watched the movie, so I was like full on looking for it. And I thought it was going to be super weird, and like there's some parts where they are kind of weird with each other, but I'm not like getting the impression that they're banging each other.
No, I didn't know.
So
yeah, Well, keep in mind, like IMDb trivia, especially for older movies, there's a lot of just bad information because people just go in there and edit and add stuff and just make shit up.
Oh, okay.
So some guy that felt that way about the movie, so he added it in, acting like everyone feels that way about the movie.
I don't know.
This movie's practically gay porn.
Yeah, and I have some examples of the dialogue. So this is the guy in the Irish mob hiring Lee Marvin. He's getting fat as a water rat.
Yeah.
I was very confused here too because I know that Marianne. I don't know what they're talking about. And
That Marianne is the Gene Hackman character.
right. It took me a while to like. Oh wait, okay. I feel like that deserves some explanation, but okay.
You know, he's skimming his own cream.
That rat bastard.
Sticking Kansas right at my ass.
I really like how it's a you know, kind of a mob oriented movie, but I like how it's, you know, it's not set in New York or Chicago, even though Chicago's mentioned. It's not set in Jersey. You know, they go to the sticks kind of, so I think that's really cool. That stands out too.
Yeah, I like that aspect in terms of it's like they use all these aspects of rural America to make part of this like crime movie in a way that makes it unique. Like they have the Thresher, I think it is, chasing down Lee Marvin.
That's a cool scene. Really cool scene, actually. I love what happened. You know, I don't quite understand why the one dude felt like he needed to ram his car into it and then shoot the guy. But it's a cool scene. I think they were like, we're putting a lot of money into the scene. We're gonna fuck this car up.
That was my one scene. I was like, kind of like, eh.
Yeah, why did that happen?
I mean,
I love how he shoots the guy, but yeah,
maybe like it's one of those things where if you know a little bit in real life, then it kind of ruins it. Like, bro, just run to the side and run around it. He can't fucking turn around.
he can't.
Why
He
are
can't
you running
sharply
straight?
turn.
What is happening?
It's the same thing in Prometheus.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
The ship, yeah.
All the nerds went out to complain about it when that movie came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Murphy that was ground into hot dogs. So they sent, you know, guys in the Irish mob to take care of Marianne, but they all got killed. And Murphy ended up as a pile of hot dogs. Just wrap it up in paper and ship it.
I like that the dude didn't understand. Was he a good guy? Bury it.
And this is tough. Was he a good guy? Bury him, and then he just takes a shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Marvin's
care.
so fucking cool.
He is.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like every time too. Like
Yeah, and Gregory Walcott plays Weenie, the brother of Marianne. Like, that's your hot dog. He squashes his hot dog hand.
all he eats is hot dogs.
It's all like every meat metaphor you could come up with is in this movie. Don't turn my boys into hamburger. Irish stew.
I feel like the part where Lee Marvin approaches Gene Hackman and, you know, he's eating that pile of meat and stuff, and Lee Marvin's like, "You eat guts." I felt like there was kind of a metaphor there too, like he's just eating, you know, the insides of everyone, you know, kind of a thing. Like he's eating the town, kind of, or maybe he just likes guts. I don't know, but I got something out of it.
Yeah, I just took it as like,
He's gross.
Or he's a savage.
This guy's like a savage.
Yeah. It probably is more in that direction. It's probably not so
like he could have slow cooked brisket right now.
Exactly.
You know, this meat impresario, and he's just eating raw guts.
A little bit of a shit. I keep wanting to say There Will Be Blood, but Gangs of New York thing going on there with what's his name, the butcher, eating the like eating raw steaks and stuff. Kind of reminded me of that.
Okay, yeah. So
I
this
thought
is how,
this was pretty. This was a pretty sweet like setup. Like,
Just drugged up chicks in a
yeah,
pen.
just they're literally animals just laying in there for people to buy them.
I thought they
Well-
were dead at first. I was like, oh, they're alive.
cow flesh, girl flesh. It's all the
Yeah.
same to me. There you go. It's
Gene
really,
Hackman is such a great fucking scumbag too. Like,
yeah,
what a piece of shit.
yeah.
He's real good at that.
I mean, he's maybe at least top 5 American actor for me. Like, I'll watch him in anything.
Yeah.
But you can just feel like he read the script and he's like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah,
I just get to talk shit and be an asshole.
And I love the speech about Chicago is turning into a shithole.
yeah. Like, yeah. What are they gonna do? They send people out here to get their money, and I kill them. Who cares?
Yeah.
Black boys, Puerto Ricans, they got their own way of doing things. You talk their spick talk. See.
He's a real American.
Like the Hulkster.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm still coughing from this fucking cold that still lingering. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that you had a month ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what Chicago is? Chicago's a sick old sow, glutton for fresh cream. They're gonna boil the town down for fat. And I bet when you read the script is like, well, this is dialogue that's kind of hard to sell. I think for a lot of actors, like there's a difficulty level because they're gonna sound ridiculous unless you act really tough.
Yeah, you got to sell it.
Grade A prime stuff. You got to keep them doped up. Uppers, downers, all the livestock gets their shots.
One of Jeffrey Epstein's favorite movies.
Yeah. So
They're a little old for him.
That's true.
So
They're
basically,
already ruined by 20.
yeah. Although I think it's implied that that these are teenagers.
Yeah, probably.
All the actual actresses are like in their early 20s.
For the
Or
the
early-
nudity.
They look like it. Yeah, and then so Lee Marvin basically, Nick offers him a girl, and then Lee Marvin takes Sissy Spacek with him. And then the like creepy thing is, okay, I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts, but this is sort of the way I interpret it. Like there's this see-through dress. He's like considering having sex with her, but then he kind of turns and develops empathy for her. That's kind of the way I took it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a criticism of his performance or part of it, but like he's so like stoic all the time that it's hard to tell
True.
if he had any intentions or not. I think he got a kick out of putting her in the see-through dress and taking her downstairs to rub it in all the
Yes, he did.
people's faces.
Yes, he did. That's a great scene too when they go downstairs in the restaurant. Yeah, no, I could see that, Tom. I think that crossed my mind for like a second, but I don't think I spent too much time thinking that.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to think like he just took her and is gonna bang her, and then like there's this whole speech that she gives about growing up and being at the orphanage with her best friend, that she calls her sister.
That's true. Because he does sit there and like watch her getting dressed and stuff. Like,
Yeah, because he gets her, this see-through dress. But I think to me, like this whole speech that Sissy Spacek gives, it's like to me like the important like turn of the movie, where he realizes like, oh, this is a human being and maybe a teenage girl. Like this is really scummy what this guy's doing. And then after that scene is where I think it's open to interpretation because he doesn't actually say it. He doesn't say, no, now I've got to get Marianne.
That's true.
But like he slowly realizes what a scumbag this is, and he's got to do something about it. So he's this, at the beginning, not a good guy, but then he sort of develops some morality as the movie goes along.
No, that makes it more of an anti-hero type character.
Yeah. And then his Gene Hackman's main squeeze is Angel Tompkins, smoking hot.
Yeah.
I call this a Grand Ole Opry 10.
I agree.
Playboy lady, right?
Maybe she's in a bunch of movies.
I think she was in Playboy at some point.
Mostly like in lower budget movies.
I think we'd be lying though if we said that she wasn't outshadowed by Sissy Spacek, just a little bit.
I don't know.
I agree.
Just a tad.
I have to go Angel. I'm sorry.
I respect it.
But also, yeah, she had a previous relationship with Lee Marvin, as well as the Irish mob guy that hired Lee Marvin. So she's been around Clarabelle.
She's been around. I really love the restaurant scene right before this though, where like that old guy's like ogling Sissy Spacek and like Scott said, like Lee Marvin's totally enjoying like kind of busting the old guy, but I love the part where like he's with his wife, the old guy, and he's blatantly staring at her, and his wife is getting mad, and then so Lee Marvin turns around. You think he's gonna do like some tough guy thing and like quit staring at my girl, but he just looks at the guy's wife, and she's like, "Ooh," so she kind of stops because all the chicks in this movie are like low. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
yeah. I did like her name being Clarabelle too. I thought that was funny because you only ever hear that as like a cow name.
Yeah,
it's fitting.
He just gives it what it wants. Dope and flesh. That's what the town wants. Yeah, and that kind of sets him off when he says, "Did you have a good time last night?"
Mm-hmm.
You just bought the farm. The turkey shoot's about to begin. So basically, he rebukes Marianne. So Marianne sends his thugs after him. So there's a lot of like chase scenes and stuff in the second half. And I love the Clarabelle has her own yacht.
She does.
And there's the scene where he comes and visits her.
I did like the insinuation too that she basically pushed him into doing this, knowing he was going to get killed because she was tired of him.
Yeah.
Or unless she just said that to Lee Marvin, which is also possible.
And then another aspect in terms of his turning into somewhat of a good guy from being a common thug. So this is the ending where Marianne asks him to kill him. Says, "You would for a beast. You're a man. There's no difference. You're wrong. So then he walks away and lets him leave, or lets him live
Yeah.
when he could have killed him.
He's a changed man.
Yeah, so that was sort of my thought on the movie is, he's a killer for money, or previously had been, and then he sort of develops a conscience once he gets to hang out with Sissy Spacek a little bit, sees that she's human.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the orphanage, which so you had to assume that they were trafficking girls to Marianne, that they had an operation. And then Sissy gets to unload one, get some revenge, which was nice. Any God. Any final thoughts? Prime cut?
It was awesome. I love the shit out of it.
Yeah, I really like
old Lee Marvin movies.
How lean it is.
Yeah, very. Yeah, lean. Tom just did a beef metaphor.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah, no, it was funny. It was when I was watching this, I was like,
Midnight.
I turned it on. The first thing I do is like go to fidget with the subtitles because I'm so used to watching. God, when was the last time we watched an English movie? Like an American movie. But it was awesome.
I like that. I mean, I don't want to pick holes in it because I did like it, but I did. The ending to me was a little like. It was like the feel good ending. It was like, what are they gonna do with all these girls? Like, what? I was trying to imagine like, okay, what's the next step? It doesn't matter.
Who knows?
I'm just being picky about it. But
They can work for the Irish mob.
oh yeah, they can be prostitutes there.
They can clean up whiskey.
Big drug mules or whatever.
Yeah,
balloons of heroin in their
mules.
Yeah,
Guinness mules for the mob.
I guess we assume Lee Marvin took them somewhere and they're safe.
Everything. Yes. But yeah, I really like this movie. Thank you for bringing it to us, Tom. My dad would love this movie, so I'm going to show it to him.
Cool.
Then you got to watch like Point Blank after that, and then you got to watch The Dirty Dozen, and
then Lee Marvin's finest film, Delta Force.
Delta Force, hell yeah. I was a fan. I was a big Delta Force fan back then.
I was too, but it's safe to say Lee Marvin was sleepwalking through that one.
Yeah, well, I mean,
drunk walking through it.
Yeah, right.
He was a little old too, at that point.
Yeah, Death Hunt is a great one with Charles Bronson.
Oh shit!
I've said this before, but I think Death Hunt is the manliest movie ever made.
Wow!
And manlier than this movie and The Dirty Dozen.
Wow!
Death Hunt, you said?
Yeah, Death Hunt.
Okay.
I have it on DVD. I think it's one that never came out past DVD.
Okay.
Have you ever seen The Klansman?
No.
Mm-mm. No.
Lee Marvin and Richard Burton and Cameron Mitchell just drunk.
Oh my god.
Cameron Mitchell.
Like the Red Media.
And then O.J. Simpson.
Alcohol together.
O.J. Simpson is in
it. Oh God. How many other degenerates can we put in this movie?
Yeah.
Is everyone seated the entire film? If only David Carradine could have made it.
Yeah. He was probably supposed to. He just never showed up.
He was a little too drunk.
He couldn't find the address.
Cats are fucking shit up in here.
I know, I can hear it. It's frustrating when I hate that. Animals
they're clawing at the door, and that was driving me crazy. So I let them in, and now they're going crazy.
Now they're knocking all your shit off.
Yep.
That's interesting. I don't really know about Tulsa King, so
I've never watched it. No.
I've only heard people say that it's good, but people that I know, but I haven't seen it either.
Is that like Showtime or something?
I think so. It's one of the networks.
It's one of the ones I don't have. I know.
Yeah, probably. It could be HBO. I don't know. I didn't really have any interest, but in Tulsa King, but yeah, I have heard it's decent.
all right. I'm getting calls. Good Lord.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to come back in 2 weeks? Are you guys available? I like the 2-week thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So when is that?
Should be.
The 7th?
Yep.
A movie I was thinking about rewatching that I wanted to do is, have you ever seen any movies of Robert Downey Sr.?
Ooh.
No, not at all.
Actually, I don't think I have.
There's the movie Putney Swope that I think would be good to cover. I have it on DVD. It's 1969. So it's basically an advertising satire. So there's like a big advertising firm in New York. The CEO dies, and they have a board, and they have to vote for the new CEO. And on the board, they have a token black guy, and they accidentally vote for him. And then like he takes over the advertising firm because he's like a black power guy. And it's like an advertising satire from the late 60s. It's like pretty ahead of its time because there's a lot of stuff that will remind you of like Mr. Show sketches or
Wow.
stuff later on.
Okay.
But I think that would be a fun one to do. What was that?
It looks like it's on Tubi.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up. I know I
Yeah.
at least have a DVD, so I can rip the DVD
Okay.
because Criterion put it out in a DVD box set of Robert Downey Sr. stuff. And I can also just talk a little bit about him. Do you know anything about Robert Downey Sr.?
I really
A
don't.
filmmaker?
Yeah, no. Just Junior.
Yeah. And he's Robert Downey Jr. is in his first movie role as like a 4-year-old or 5-year-old. He's in one of the movies like pretending to be a dog or something.
Wow.
So I can look that up, but yeah, I think that would be a good one.
Cool.
Putney Swope. So we'll say 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
I'm reading the. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Putney Swope. All right. Thank you guys. I have to address something. Calls. Bullshit. All right. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Have an awesome night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Let me put up the links.